Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out To the Sky. This game is developed and published by Dami Nayo. Hope I pronounced that right. It's currently available in the Xbox Store for a price starting it's $20. It's a how high can you climb style platforming game that honestly has a lot of problems. You might be looking at the game right now and wondering why does everything look so blurry and distorted. Well, we're going to dive into each kind of category, my thoughts on the game here, so be sure to stick along. First and foremost, this game, when you first start into it, is going to look very horrible. And I'm going to get up here for a second to the beginning here and kind of show you some of the textures. The whole point of this game is to get as high as you can. You climb a bunch of random nonsense and just kind of keep on going. So let's get up here and I want to show you some stuff. So the things that you see me on right now, these are bananas, those are hats, and I want you right now to go into the comments and guess what the heck these things are. And I'm going to show you that if you've been playing this game and want to fix your graphics quickly, you can do this. You have to go back to the menu and then reload into your game for it to actually fix the graphics. As you can see, the logo looks better now. And then we're going to start a new run. And then all of a sudden, wow, all the visuals work. You know, that's a pretty major thing into a game. And even when you do that, your shirt doesn't fix. But you can see we got a functioning game logo. And then if we run all the way up here to these things, we're actually going to start to see where things get a little better. So, at least in the visual standpoint, it's not getting a lot better in other areas. So look, did you guys even know this banana had marks on it? Or that these were proper hats? Or that I can fall down? Let's climb back up here. But this is just kind of the handful of things that are really wrong with this game. Honestly, I had a lot of high hopes into this game because we haven't really had one of these kind of games on the Xbox where you get to kind of just work to climb as high as you can. And then we're presented with a turd that needs so much polishing, I don't know if it's even possible. The game is plagued with visual issues, clipping, and just all kinds of other things. Remember these little things I showed you? Bet you didn't think they were ice cream boxes. Because I certainly didn't. Or that we had a giant ketchup bottle off to our side. So, visually, the game has a lot of bugs and issues. And again, if you can bypass that and, don't mind restarting your game right as you start it, you kind of get to fix a little bit of that. But the clipping and kind of the uncontrollable frame rates are a little hard to bypass when it comes to how To the Sky functions. It's got so many times where you would think that you would jump on or climb or latch onto something that the visuals just mess up. It might lag, skip a beat, and then all the progress that you've made, as you can see right here, just goes out the window as you are trying to play the game the way it's meant to be, but are unable to really play the game the way it's meant to be. The game has a little bit of ways it can try to help you assist you in things, with the ability to slow down time, but even with that slow down time feature, you're going to spend more time falling down than you ever will, because simply just the controls to the game are really atrocious. The game doesn't do any effort to teach you how to play the game. There's actually no options at all in the game, so a lot of the basic functionality of a game is just completely missing. You can turn on lights when you go into darky cave areas, but that's kind of all you can really do. Because it doesn't help you too much as you're just trying to traverse and explore. The game has random locations it lets you run to, but also it never explains anything about what they do, and they don't really give you alternate pathways to explore and go into. It's just a ton of random nonsense that's kind of centered around a game that doesn't really want to teach you how to play it. Sound-wise, it's okay. You kind of just hear intermittent music throughout the game while you're playing, but it doesn't really add too much to it. The noises and sound design that some of the other items in the game make are nice and cool at times, but again, you're just going to be plagued with controls that really make it hard to just honestly play this game, to the point where you're probably going to spend more time restarting and shutting the game out of anger versus anything. Traditionally, these games don't really feature checkpoints or anything, so you can't really fault the game there for not having anything like that. But the skill level for this game is going to come down to just absolutely how much patience you have. And, for me, this game, for a few hours of playing it, has drawn all the patience I really had and was even just strugglesome for me to even want to make a review. But I had to share this with you guys and just talk about just how absolutely unready for the console this game is. I think it needs some major quality of life improvements and a ton of work to get it kind of up to par to even be baseline playable on the console. It's it's a game that I wish was better, but unfortunately, there's no real way to make a turd get better without a lot of work. So I hope that they can eventually polish this turd and bring it to life. You know, I don't bash on games too much, but this is one that's just it's hard not to bash on because of just what you're kind of getting presented here and just how bad the controls and UI are. It's unfortunate that we're at this place with this game, but you know it is what it is. As this is what they kind of created and presented to us. I think the game could be better, could be more fun, and could be more exciting, with like I said, a lot of quality of life improvements. But for what's here right now today, it's definitely a game that I don't think I can honestly recommend with how just it performs and plays as an overall experience. Clipping through things not collecting right and absolutely zero intent to really help a gamer even understand the basic premise of the game is honestly at this point kind of unforgivable from that standpoint. Overall, guys, I'd love to know what you guys think of the review down below in the comments. As always, thanks for checking out my channel, and I hope to see you soon.